God, I am I feel like an idiot. Sorry, people, I didn't realize I was muted. Thank you, Ryan, for letting me know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know on that. I apologize. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We're back with QPW Sheffield Wednesday. Oh God, yeah. I just want first to say apologies for yesterday, no video of the preview show. As you can tell, my voice and how I look. I'm exhausted and ill. I am. So yeah, I just couldn't do anything yesterday. I just wanted to rest and make sure that this was okay for today, basically. But we're live against Sheffield Wednesday at home, Loftus Road. Game week 26, I believe it is, and we are sitting 12th at the moment with 35 points in this afternoon's game. But yeah, let's have a look who's in the chat. Harvey, welcome to the chat. He says he's gonna basically smash his Xbox and TV and laptop if we lose. Am I able to send money? Harvey Elliott says no. No. I'll just say that. Nope. Not yet, at least. So yeah. Hello, mate. Thoughts on team? I know it's good. I know you don't. I know it's good. Just don't like 4-4-2. QB Ryan says. I'll get into that in a second. Harvey says he loves the 4-3-3 attack. That's a good one. Ryan says. Obviously the mic bit. Can't hear you. Welcome into the chat, Jay Guitars. Good to see you. David. Good to see you too. Thank you for letting me know as well. Who else we got? Nick is in the chat as well. Hiya DB. Hiya Nick. How are you? Hopefully you're good. A few games been called off. I'm sure it's game week 26. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it is game week 26. What games have been called off? Sheffield United. That's because of the snow in Portsmouth, I think. That's why, I think. So yeah. But yeah, thoughts on the team? Well, we'll bring that out now, to be honest. So in the game, well, in the squad, we got Ben Hamer in goal. At right back, Ken Bengate. Two centre backs, Jimmy Dunn, Liam Morrison. Left back, Reece Norrington Davis. We got Poku on the right, Seitu on the left in midfield. We're Madsen, Varane in the centre mid positions. We also got Burrell and Richard Kone up front. So the only changes there are Steve Cook for Morrison, Nardi for Haymar, and Poku for Dembele, and Sato for Portsmouth, and Varane for Isaac Hayden. So it's just changed it up a little bit with 5 players, I think. On the bench, we've got Nardi, Steve Cook, Samfield, Benny, Hayden, Morgan, Dembele, Smith, and Colley. Now, I'm actually very curious to find out why, 1, Harvey Vale ain't on there, 2, Ilya Sher, no Michi Frey, and Ilya Sher and Michi Frey have not been in the squad at all this year. So, what is going on? I thought Ilya Sher was fit. I thought he's back in training and he's fit and ready. And there's still really no creativity on that bench or on that field. So I'm a bit confused by it. I'm not happy with it. 4-4-2 still. I'm a bit surprised he's going with it after the last couple of results. We'll see what happens today. I got a funny feeling we lose this today or even draw. He's gonna have a lot of QPR fans on his back. He is, so yeah. QPR Ryan says team just been changed. Morrison ill, so Cook is in with Vale now on the bench. I'm watching a Lion game, so I won't be here on the watch along, but have a good one. Let's hope for a win. Nora's mate. I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game, so I won't be here on the. Okay, you're at the stadium. Nice. West Lotus, welcome to the chat, ADB. Let's hope we can get a result. Fingers crossed, but for what he's just telling me now, Ryan, I'm actually a bit curious now to find out and see. Let's see if has it been revealed on Twitter? Where has it been revealed on? QPR. Oh, I don't want that one. Jeez. Late change to the R's. Right, let me sort this out. So Steve Cook replacing him as Harvey amongst the subs. God's sake, Liam Morrison, what's up with you, man? You've let us down. You've let us down. What on earth are you doing? You let us down yet again. Fuck's sake. Alright, let's get this late change sorted quickly. Sorry, hang on, people. It's not a big fuss, but I was really hoping for Morrison to be playing, not Cook. I tell you that. That's not great. Um, 20. Oh shit. Sorry, people. I'm just doing this change quickly, and I do apologize. You know, Harvey Vale on the bench. He must have been called in late. Right, so there we go. Cool. Who else we got in the chat? Away news about any news on Ronnie Harvey? Nothing. It's been dead. I've even tried asking. There's been dead. Nothing's been even told to him. The person I know, it's been dead completely. It comes to Nick says it comes to the point now, don't care so much how we play, the result is the one thing that matters. Nick says, yeah, I agree. I think, listen, look, I love Julian's playing style when you actually see it, but I don't know, I just, like I said, unless he changes it up constantly in what he thinks is best for the game, then okay. But you know, wins at home is the only thing that I want, you know, this year. So yeah. I just checked Twitter, QPR, cheers, Ryan, for that. Steve K, come on, you R's. Welcome in, Steve K. Good to see you in the chat. RWG says, hey DB, how are you? I'm alright. Just feeling a bit rough from a bit of a bad, well, I don't know if you call it a cold or what, but yeah. Hopefully you're okay. West 12 Loftus says, why are we still doing 4-4-2? That one I can't answer because I'm not Julian. I honestly don't know why as well, but there must be something there that he sees. QR1 says he pulled up in the warm-up just now. Flipping heck, Liam. What are you doing, man? Harvey Elliott, do you know Watford Boys Grammar School? No, unfortunately I don't, mate. Sorry about that. If I don't know if I should be apologising for that. Right, let's switch over to the watch along. Right, we've got everything set up and ready. Hopefully there's no issues there, and if there is, let me know, because obviously I've corrected everything and made sure of it. So yeah. How is everyone today anyway in the chat? Everyone good? Can everyone put a thumbs up in the chat on if you're good? Alright. I'm a bit disappointed with the team news, I'm not gonna lie. A bit disappointed. Thought it'd be better. So only 2 games at 12 o'clock today for the championship. Birmingham v Coventry and Queen's Park Rangers v Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield United's been called off at Oxford, well, against Oxford, I'm not too sure. Rest of the games, you got Blackburn Rovers v Charlton at 3, Bristol City v Preston North End, Derby County v Wrexham, Hull v Watford, Middlesbrough v Southampton, Millwall v Swansea, Norwich v Stoke, and Portsmouth v Ipswich has been called off. Now, Leicester are played tomorrow against West Brom, 8 o'clock kickoff. That's going to be a very interesting game. But we have a chance to get back into the top 10. We do today. But let's not get our hopes up. You know, honestly, the results have been appalling. Hopefully, Jimmy Dunn can get into the team as captain and just give his thoughts on what he on the squad, what he needs to do. But yeah, I'm not really Looking, I would say, crazy for the the game style today. I just want to make sure and see we got goals in us. That's it. We want to win today. You know, we haven't won yet. It's been a while, and yeah. Fingers crossed Ben Hamer could pull some good saves off if that is the case. You know, we're playing a bottom of the league team. And yeah, I'll be honest, it's a must win, and it should be a must win. QB1 says I had a few fights earlier with a wait, hang on, I had a few fights earlier with a few fans on Twitter. They're saying we have been great since playing 4-4-2. Bloody donuts. Nick says left side of the pitch looks good now under the shade. Nick says. Westall says Wednesday are lucky to play us at this time whatsoever. I'll be honest, I've seen stuff on Twitter as well, but I'll be honest with you, mate. I just keep my mouth stum and stay out of it, because at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's one of them things. You know, everyone sees everything differently, you know. So I don't get involved in all the run. There's certain things that certain people have said on YouTube as well, I'm not saying no names, that I'm a bit confused by. But yeah, I just ignore it all, man. At the end of the day, I do me, you should do you. And that's that. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinions. You know, it's not all facts. You're not gonna win them over. And yeah, so I just say this, you know, just tweet something if you feel like you want to tweet it, or, you know, do whatever. But yeah, go from there, really. The only thing that I'm really excited about this game is seeing Poku on the field. So yeah. Alright, prediction wise, I'm gonna go over 1-0 to QPR. I'm not gonna say the goal scorer because I don't know who it's gonna be. But I would say this. You know, it's a must win and we should win. Put your predictions in the chat. What you think? RWG says 3 points, please. A minute's applause here at Loftus Road at the moment. I don't know what for. Right, it's for the year where everyone has been lost, what they do every year. We've got a bit of a different thing, I'll show you. Like, watch this, people, watch this. What do you think of that? What do you think of that for a goal? Shall we put that on for when we score? Communards are hopefully 3-0 for us. RW says Steve K prediction QPR 3, Sheffield Wednesday 1. I tell you what right now, man. I think Michi Frey and Ilias, I really don't want to say it, but Ilias Scher's not even on the bench, and yeah, I'm hoping he's still injured or not ready, but yeah, it's not looking good right now. Nick says 2-0 to us, Poku to score. Okay, nice, very nice, very nice. Alright, we gotta watch out for this Harry Amas guy, because when he plays, he's pretty good. Love the fireworks. RW says. Westhoff says that's class. I just scored a free kick with Frey. On FIFA, I'm guessing. We gotta get some music with it too. You know what? Yeah, you're right. But right now, I need to make sure that it's allowed and don't get banned. So yeah, that's one thing. Just Kano, welcome into the chat. He says 2-0, please. Are you saying to Sheffield Wednesday or QPR? Right. Shit, we have forgotten one thing. Right, there we go. Alright, Sheffield Wednesday to kick off. And there we go. Start the game off. Sheffield Wednesday hoofing it up there. Play the hoop song. Oh, man. Hopefully we were allowed to. Right, Jimmy Dunn clearing up the field. It looks a lot different in midday. Loftus Road does. We haven't had a midday game in a while. You know, these players hopefully can do the bizzo and trick. It looks very dark on that left side. It does. It looks like a Sunday League pitch at the moment with Kone, Burrell on the ball. Back to Madsen, and we've controlling the ball a little bit better now. Steve Cook playing it out wide to Davis. Back to Cook. Cook almost losing it there. And Poku on the ball. Oh, brilliant control there. Into Sato in the middle. Out wide to Kone. Does well there. Sato on the ball. And can he keep it in? Nope, it's going to be a throw-in though. Good play there by Rangers. I'm not going to lie, it's a lot better. It looks very exciting. Is Poku on the right or in the middle? I have no idea. Do you know what? It might... Well, looking at it right now, it might not be a 4-4-2. It might not be a 4-4-2 shape. If Chair was to go DB, what would be an acceptable offer? Well, for his age and for... Oh, wait, hang on. Steve Cook's whipped it in here. Burrell's controlled it. Jimmy Dunn's on the ball. Shoots! Oh, he's missed it. It's a goal kick. An acceptable offer for Chair. Right. Realistically, you got to look at one, injuries, contract. You got to look at how old he is. So, realistically, I would say 2 million at least. You know, he's not the same player as before. He's lost form. He's not, you know, the same. I would say 2 to 3 million is what's right about him, you know. Just Kano says, I want a QPR win. I have them on 3 different bets. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, I like that we are high up in the pitch playing in their half. It looks like that way. It looks like we started off well. It does look like Sato is on the left. So, yeah. Probably less than 3 mil, he says, for Ilya Share. I would say the same, yeah. I would say we won't get much of him. I think, like I said, oh, it's offside there by the Sheffield Wednesday. Like I said, in my opinion, even though a player says in an interview at the start of the season they like Julian's plans and all of that and this and that, you know, at the end of the day, Ilya Share, you could see, had a great relationship with Marty Fuentes. You know, they were real close, and I wouldn't be surprised if Marty Fuentes brought him to Leicester. You know, Marty Fuentes was a big fan of Ilya Share. And Leicester have been eyeing Ilya Share for a while, you know, and that's the truth. Right now, I think Michi Frey will be going out on loan. That's my thoughts on that. I'm not saying nothing much about it. You know, I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, that, you know, that's the only thing I can think of is why that's the reason why Collie is getting the chances on opportunities, because Frey wants first team or game time, or they want to. I think this, right? You know what? I don't think we're bringing anyone until we get these players out on loan. To, you know, the wage thing and all of that. You know, because with QPR, I wouldn't be surprised if QPR are trying to get them to pay the wages, or half the wages at least. Let me just change this actually to black. There we go. Obviously, I'm not too sure if Chair joining Leicester will improve their team. So this, I think, to be honest, I wouldn't say, you know, listen, he's good, but the problem is, I think Leicester have too many good players unless they get rid of players and they want a certain type of player, you know. So in my opinion, yeah, I agree in the sense of that wise. Alright, QPR on the ball again. Varane, oh, good touch there by Varane. He's on the run to Poku. Poku doing well there. Burrell on the ball. Back to Poku. Good play here. And Poku's on the ball. Gives it into the middle to Madsen. To Kone. Oh, what are you doing, Kone? And, oh my god. There's no communication of where the ball is. And Sato's blocked it for throw in Sheffield Wednesday. These opportunities are really good right now, but we're wasting them. Kone, what are you doing? Is it just me or is it a bit of a kick clash? No. I could see the difference completely, to be honest. So yeah, agree with your DB on QPR getting rid of access before buying. Nick says it's the only thing I can think of because listen, look, Christian Nuri is not gonna knows how to expenses wise. So yeah. All right. Davis has done well there. Steve Cook clearing it to Sato on the left, and he's on the run, and he puts it into no one. Oh, actually, Kone's won it here. Kone's on the ball, cuts in and out, and it's still good. This is a Sunday league game today with this pitch. Jeez, this ball's going everywhere. This pitch needs to be fixed. It looks like a bad pitch still. It looks even worse, I'm not gonna lie. It's only because of the bloody darkness it looks bad, I guess. It looks a shambles, man, honestly. It looks really bad. Oh, right. Burrell free here on the ball. Oh, good ball to Kone. He's just given up, though. This is looking better. A lot better. Attacking is a lot better. All right, Sheffield Wednesday back on it. Barry Bannon. All right, it's gone long to Mbenge's wing. And it's a good block there by Jimmy Dunn. All right. Sheffield Wednesday with Harry Amas gets the interception. Jimmy Dunn doing well there. Yeah, the pitch is bad, man. The pitch is really bad. I don't know what to say on that one. You know, I would have thought. I know, listen, don't get me wrong. They can't do shit about it that much because obviously it's just, you know, season's still going. So yeah. Single tree, welcome to chat. He's saying 3-1, expecting. Nick says, I think Nuri would want to buy, then get loans, hence the need to try trim the squad. Kone's on the ball though, takes a shot. It's a good save, and Burrell's missed an open net, but I think it might have been offside anyway. But it's a good save. Good, this is better play by QPR. Hopefully we can keep it going. Not bad, to be honest. This game is really looking good. I'm actually pretty impressed right now, to be honest. Alright, it's going to be a free kick, I think, for offside. Right. Free kick QPR. Davis getting fouled there. Alright, Burrell, Coney on the ball over the top. Into Burrell on the box. Cuts back. Back to Madsen. And he's going to whip it in here. It's not the best cross, man. Awful. Absolutely awful. And Sheffield Wednesday on the counter-attack here. Jimmy Dunn chasing it. And he's done well there. What we got in the chat? Mind blowing. Welcome into chat. Unpopular option, but Coney is shit. Can't run with the ball. Can't hold it up. Got a touch like this. Is trying to hold the snake. Listen, I agree with certain things. Yeah, I agree with certain things you're saying. 100%. I don't think he's shit for starters. I will say that. I think he's a really good player, but yeah, you're right in certain terms. In my opinion, he struggles to, sometimes run with the ball. Control wise can be bad, and dribbling wise, I don't think he's been any good as dribbling. So yeah, but I agree with certain things you're saying. Yeah, but I wouldn't say shit. He's a talented player that scores goals. He's proved it in Wickham. He's proven it here already. At the start of the season. But he's just out of form. It's that simple, and it could either be many things. It could be, the tactics. It could be the formation. It could just be that something's wrong in his life. You never know. Like Poku delivers out wide to Mbenge into the box, and it's back to him. Single Jury says, come on QPR. Wham says, afternoon DB, hope you're okay. I'm good. Wham, welcome into the chat. Hopefully you're okay. Road Todd Basketball, come on you owls. Welcome to chat. Thank you for the message. Hopefully you're okay. Right, and Benge on the ball, whips it in, back post. Jimmy Dunstare heads it back. Varane's gone with a bicycle kick but misses it. Alright, Steve Cook whips it back in there, and it's just gone straight to the keeper's hands. It has. Oh, absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. That was bad. That was. We should get a goal before half time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It looks really good at the moment. Madsen to Burrell. Burrell's in the box here. We have an opportunity, and it's 1-0 QPR. Let's go. Goals galore for us today, hopefully. Goals galore. 1-0 QPR. Burrell with his 10th goal of the season. An assist by Madsen. Good play. Really bad defending by Sheffield Wednesday. Really bad. Has to be a lot better. But 1-0 QPR, 13 minutes gone. Absolutely buzzing now. Looking like a good game. Looking like we're attacking well. A lot better than the last couple of games. And Burrell was just finished that near post. It's like a Sunday league game today. So we might be in with a big result. So yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. All my days cook. Wham, I said 1-0 QPR. I did, but yeah. Westhoff says, what did I say? Everyone going settled now. And Sky's playing up. Alright, that is 10th goal of the season for Burrell. Burrell's on form, honestly. Single Tree says we need 2 more, please. Burrell's on form. Like I said, I think if we had to choose one striker, it would have to be Burrell. He does the bizzo over everyone at the moment, even Kone. So yeah, in my opinion, I think, yeah, I would say that for sure. Right, Wednesday on the ball here. Hopefully we don't sit back. RW says double figures for a striker, rare for us. Well, for the last couple of seasons, I would say. Nick says good chance today to increase our goal difference if it goes the way it should. I agree. Gregor, Sheffield Wednesday FC all the way, QPR in the bin. Well, mate, we are winning 1-0 at the moment. So, listen, look, I have got a bit of a soft spot for Sheffield Wednesday at the moment, obviously because of the poor leadership from your ownership. I feel sorry for you guys as fans. So you know, hopefully your club gets back on track. And yeah, but thank you for tuning in, I guess. Even though if you say QPR is shit, I'm not bothered. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Alright. We're on the ball. Sheffield Wednesday just keep giving the ball away here. Saito on the ball now. Saito. Down the wing. Cuts in. Oh, brilliant. Unlucky, though. Unlucky. There was 2 players there watching him, so yeah. Alright. Bannon on the ball. Bannon would be a good signing for us in January. You know. Not saying anything. Alright. And Benge intercepts the ball in the attack. Cuts in. Oh, he's doing something here. Into the middle to Kone. Kone loses it. Madsen's back on it though. To Sato out wide. Davis is behind you, mate. Yeah, well done. Davis on the ball now. Back to Sato. That might be offside. I don't know. Nope. Onside. Davis to Sato. Oh, good play here by QPR. Whipped in. Oh, Burrell gets the head. But it's a good save by the keeper. I'm sorry, that London is a tip. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much on it, but okay. I agree in certain ways. I think some people my age in London really would rather live out of London, but okay. Bannon will never sign for you. Well, you never know. If we give him 100 grand a year, I'm sure he ain't gonna refuse that. Big up the real J-Bag common you are, MW2 Gunner says. Bloody hell. We have a Modern Warfare 2 gamer here. Good to see. But welcome to the chat, Gunner. Big up the real G-Bag common you are. J, not G. Did I say G? I meant J. I'm losing the plot here. Anyway, Bannon on the ball anyway in our half. Oh, right. Wednesday pushing us a little bit more. Right, something's happened here. The referee's called Burrell. Oh, Burrell looks like he's not doing good. Alright, Burrell's holding his hamstring. It's not looking good. He's not good enough for 100k a year. Like 20k will do it. Burrell might be injured here. Fuck's sake, this is all we need. Oh! He got stepped on. That's all it was. He got stepped on. Player stepped on him. That was it with the studs. MW2 Gunner says 3-0, 4-0, let's go. Fingers crossed it's even more than that, hopefully. If Burrell goes off, it might be less, to be honest. But it's not a hamstring injury. It just looks like he's been studded and he's wasting time. And, you know, my thoughts on wasting time, I don't like it. Oh, actually, nope, tell a lie. There's subs. There's gonna be subs. He's actually coming off. Burrell is actually coming off, I think. I think Burrell's coming off. Greg says 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, Burrell's coming off. It looks like it. It's not looking good. I thought it was Hamlet. I thought it was just a studs, but it's actually not looking good. He's actually limping. It's not looking good, but okay. Well, listen, look. Hopefully he's okay. Do you know what? Kone's condoling him. Kone's walking him off. It's actually good to see. Well, it's good to see that as teamship and shit like that. But Colley's coming on for Burrell. Hopefully we get to see something good out of Colley today. But Burrell's going off with an injury, holding his hammies. He is, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's a hamstring injury. I think it's majority of the fact being he got studded. He got studded in the second chance for QPR. So yeah, and Colley's on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we see something cool from him today. What else was it? Colley's not happy with Westhoff's not happy with the Burrell going off. Gregor Flay off the booze 2-1 in your dreams. And then one more QPR. West of Officers Common Collie. Collie's time to shine. Holding his hammy, these are always scary. Well, I'll be honest, looking at the replay, it wasn't really a hamstring injury. I think it was more that someone stepped on it. He got stepped on. I don't know how serious it is, so yeah. Alright, Collie on the ball now, through to Sato. Sato should have given it to Collie again. Out wide to Poku. Poku. Oh my god, these Sheffield Wednesday players are going in really hard with the challenges today. And Benge's lost it here. That was a good opportunity. Collie lost control of it, but it should have gone to the left back to Collie straight away, I think, for pace-wise. RWG says, my goodness, Collie's hair is always mad. I'll be honest, hopefully we don't have any like real Manchester United kind of fans where they go on about Hannibal's hair, you know, or Fellaini's hair or something like that. You know, Collie's still a good player, you know, even with the hair. Oh god, we got listen to chat. Oh, Birmingham beat Coventry 2-1 at the moment. Jeez. Listen, look, I never said Sheffield Wednesday was shit. I'm just gonna say that. Listen, look, I said Sheffield Wednesday were good. But at the end of the day, what the predicament Sheffield Wednesday are in right now is not looking good for your club. And yeah, so you're bottom of the league, so you can't really say anything about this season about being better than QPR. So yeah, I'll put that there. Yeah, that's the chat. But you know, wait, hang on, where was it said that was shit? I don't know where it said it was shit. No one said QPR was shit. RW says, oh shit, because of Burrell went off, but no one said Sheffield Wednesday was shit. Yeah, and I said that. Listen, look, I said that. I said your owners are shit. I didn't say the club was shit. I said the owners were shit. I said, look, let me tell you something, right? I'm a football fan, right? Sheffield Wednesday, in my opinion, have good players. There's nothing to say wrong about that. Unfortunately, you had a bad summer where your poor ownership of running the club has sacrificed so many good players from last season, you know? And it's technically like a rebuild for you guys. But the thing is right now, what I'm trying to say to you is until your ownership do something or sell on or whatever, you know, your club is fucked. It's that serious, you know? And Bengay, what the hell was that? Listen, look, I'm just stating the facts here. You know, Sheffield Wednesday are bottom of the league. You know, at the end of the day, there's a reason why they're bottom of the league, and that's because of what the situation you're in right now, and it's that simple. Harvey says Harvey's winding everyone up now. 2-0. Full time. I don't know what the name is because it's in Chinese, so I apologize. And everyone's on Greg, mate, just disappear if you're enjoying the stream. Simple. All right, Poku on the ball, gives it to Varam. Wednesday. Oh, for God's sake! Everyone, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Right. Been impressed with Poku, just technically, but not maturity-wise. Looks very aware of everything around him. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Poku, I like. Good signing. We'll see much more of him, hopefully, in this season, and go from there. Eh? Where do I think you'd be without your bad owner? If you had good ownership, you'd probably be 15th, 16th, maybe a bit higher. if you kept the players that you had and the manager. If you kept your manager, then yeah, I would say, yeah. Your manager was good. Your manager was good, but, you know. Right. Poku to Madsen. It's a bad ball through to Davis. It's played back to the keeper for Sheffield Wednesday. Back out wide to the right. Dominic on the ball, I think it is. And it's going to be a throw-in. Yeah, but mind blowing. There's a difference between pumping money into a club and controlling a club. You know, for example, we were a shit club. We were a shit club with Tony Fernandez. You know, technically we was a better club with flipping Briatore and Bernie Eccleston than Tony Fernandez. You know, and that's what fucked us over. Tony Fernandez pumping too much money into the club, wanting to rush things to get into a flipping, Champions League spot with Mark Hughes or Harry Redknapp. So, listen, look, I'm not trying to have an argument, but it's the truth. You know, we was a shit run club with Tony Fernandez. You know, and look now, Christian Nuri's come in, the owners have brought Christian Nuri in, and bam, you know, we're on point. I think it's run better than Les Ferdinand, you know? He wasn't, Huff says, it's not you have bad owner, you're just plan shit like it was. Greg, yeah, Danny Rowe was probably one of our best managers in the league. Danny Rowe was quality, man. I liked him. I think he was good tactically. You know, when we went to Sheffield Wednesday, his manager, we always, got a good game out of it. We struggled. Tommy Hunt, welcome to the chat. League One, it was that shite owner that that took you up that end. Okay. We're getting a lot of foul language in here. Come on, QPR, 2 more goals. Singletree says 2 more goals. I want flipping 11 right now. The way we're playing, we just gotta get into that box. We've got a free kick with Madsen at the moment. 28 minutes gone. Let's see what happens. Right, Madsen, come on. I want to see these free kicks like you're putting them in, like you was in training on social media. Shot and keep saves. David says Poku impresses me every time he plays. I can see that. I can see that. I think he's starting to get into form now. I think so. Yeah. Mind blown. I've got to disagree, man. Honestly, listen, look, I respect your opinion and all that, but at the end of the day, you can't have a, when Tony Fernandez came into it, right? Look right. If you go onto YouTube right now, and you go by all the players inside of what that era, from the Tony Fernandez era, in the sense of Mark Hughes in charge and Harry Redknapp. And if you listen to what all them players are saying, it sounds like a shithole and people are only there for the money. They didn't want to play. It's that simple. Don't get me wrong, we had some cracking results that era. We beat Liverpool 3-2 at home. Great result. We come back 2-0 down. There's been some cracking results, but in my opinion, when you bring in managers like Mark Hughes and Harry Redknapp didn't give two shits about us. And he admits it. He didn't care. The only reason why he was brought in was because Amit Bayati is like best friends with his son, Jamie Redknapp. It's that simple. It's that simple. When you listen, don't get me wrong. Almost a chance there, corner QPR. Listen, when you pump money into a club, right, and you're buying the right players, it's okay. But when you're buying players like, for example, Cisse, don't know how much you bought him for, but the fact being is that you give him a big wage. Joey Barton, for example, Joey Barton technically is a good centre mid. He can control the game, but the problem is, we lost one of our best value assets in the club because of him. Adel Taarabt, was pushed out of that club by Joey Barton. you know. So, you know, listen, I'm just saying what I think. So yeah. Ruben, so hopefully I've said that right. Welcome to the chat. Yo, David, how have you been? I've been okay, mate. How have you been? Hopefully you're okay. Just Kana says yes. Rangers and QB are both to win this weekend. We want to. Westhoff Loftus said. But yeah, I agree. The FA's done us and all of that. But in my opinion, you know, I'll be honest. You know, at the end of the day, that the club was badly run. You know, I'm not a big fan of Les Ferdinand either. You know, so yeah. Right, Varane's cleared it for a thread. Sheffield Wednesday in the final third. Right, it's gone quiet a little bit for QPR. It has. It's gone really quiet for QPR. Their keeper's gone down now. Charles has gone down. Oh, God's sake. We got injuries today. Injuries galore. Damn it. I tell you what, man. This pitch is looking horrific right now, man. This pitch looks really bad. Sorry for my foul language, DB. Trolls just do me head in when they talk nonsense. Listen, look, I don't mind the listen, look, you can say what you want with the language and all of that. I'm just saying, just you know, just putting it out there, you know, just saying it. I'm not telling anyone off or whatever. Listen, look, as long as racism is not in here or anything like that, I'm happy. You can say what you want, but you know, at the end of the day, this chat, you're gonna get a load of people in it. You're gonna get a load of fans from away to home, and you know, on a football aspect, I respect it. You know, I like it. You know, it brings more of a chat going on. You know, in between two clubs that you know are playing up against each other. So, you know, but the thing is, listen. Look, as a QPR fan, you know, and most QPR fans on here, you're probably gonna defend QPR with what someone says. You know, but I look at it this way. I'm not looking at him being, you know, saying this and that, being a troll, whatever. If you want to see a listen, if I don't know if anyone remembers when we played Sheffield United, we had the biggest troll in this chat against Sheffield United, mate. He was mental. He was nuts. He was saying some slurs, man. Honestly, if anyone was in the chat, let Tommy know what that guy was like. Yeah, Sheffield United. That was a nightmare. Oh man, that was a nightmare. That was so bad. Every QPR fan in the chat went at him. That was funny though, man. Oh. When was the last time you went to Pro Direct, Rubit? Jesus Christ, how do you know me? What the hell? Who am I speaking with? Who am I speaking with? Who's the Rubit? What's your name? You're who? I need to I need to who is I'm so, how do you know me? Jeez. Cause of the name, I don't Ruben. Is it Ruben? It's Taylor. Oh, Taylor, how are you, man? Okay, cool. Different name on YouTube. Sorry, I didn't. There's a name on YouTube, innit? I ain't been Pro Direct. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't played football in years, man. I ain't played football in years. I tell you the reason why I stopped going Pro Direct. I don't know if Shaq told you or whatever, but yeah, when everyone started getting busy, there when it started getting busy, I'll be honest, I don't really want to say the name, but a certain someone injured me really badly on the ankle, and I had to stop playing football for a bit because it was a serious injury. So yeah, but hopefully you're okay. Thank you for tuning in. How's the family? Hopefully the family's okay. Got to admit, DB, it's quite funny seeing multiple Wednesday players getting injured every game. Jesus Christ. West 12, what is this chat? West 12 says, mate, listen, it's banter at the end of the day, West 12. It's banter as well. So yeah. Right, back into the game. Sheffield Wednesday are on the ball now. It's been quiet for QPR in the last 10 minutes. It has, since the free kick. Their player is up now. Their keeper's up. and playing. Alright, Wednesday go long on the ball. Oh, it's gone down the middle. Is it onside? No, offside. Wednesday, well, we're lucky there. Wednesday trying to get into the back of it with I think Jamal, was that low? I think it was low. When did they replace the pitch last year or the year before? Looks like a waste of money. They did it at the start of the season. They do it every season, don't they? But someone said it was because of the frost. Someone said if because of the sunlight is not getting to it, is causing a problem this year. But apparently it should be better soon. Which I highly doubt it. You know, because it's getting colder and colder, and the sun's getting blocked. So yeah. Westhoff says, "Come on, let's squeeze one more in before half time." Nathan Madsen's gonna be some added time. I reckon so. I reckon 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know where that 9 minutes came from when at the end of that Norwich game. I didn't see where that come from. Right, Collie on the ball in the box though. Is it a penalty? Nope. Alright, it's cleared away anyway. Alright, it's going to be a throw into QPR and Bengay to take. Alright, it goes long. Alright, it's good play here. Poku on the ball now. Varane wins it back nicely. Thought we were going to lose it there. Alright, it goes long to Poku. Poku's flicked it on. Nice flick. And he gets fouled there. Free kick QPR. Poku's looking really good. Honestly, Poku is looking really good today. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. He's not bad. Alright, Madsen to take it. I'm good, brother. The family's all good here, man. Sorry to hear about that, but happy new year to you, man. No worries, man. Listen, look, it's life. It happens. Listen, I'm trying to go back into kick ball for a little bit. You know, maybe put some videos out of kicking ball. We'll see, but it just got too hefty, man. There's too many players that started. Oh wait, hang on. Madsen's whipped it in here. It's cleared away. Yeah, there was just too many people that took it too serious when it was just all a bit of fun, family fun, really. You know, and that's why I enjoyed it. But when all these other young kids came into it and all of that were playing, it just got too serious for me, you know. When someone wants to go in and challenge you and end your career and then see you 10 months later and say he meant it, you got to be a man about it and laugh at it, you know. Sometimes you got to be like, what the hell, okay. MW2 Gunner says 427 subs now, bro. Not 424. I appreciate it for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Big shout out to everyone who's just subbed. Much love for that today. Channel keeps growing because of you guys, and yeah, much appreciate and love for that, man. Honestly, we try to bring the best content we can for QPR and football, which is probably gonna be the end game for this. So yeah. Nathan Manson says seems really easy to bypass this Wednesday midfield. Bannon looks very it's hard to say Bannon. Bannon's a bit Bannon, he needs players around him, you know, to help him. You know, he's the key to Sheffield Wednesday's midfield, but he can't do much if it's not a a good bond in there. You know, the morale, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And Bengay on the ball now. It's back to Varane. JS needs to have words at half time that we need to move it faster and 1 goal is not enough. Yeah, no, I agree. Hopefully he gets the team talk right this time compared to Norwich where we went down. So yeah. Ruben says it did get serious, I must admit. It all ended up with a bust up and we haven't been since just before COVID. Who had the bust up? Damn, that's mental. Shout outs to Pro Direct though at West 12, Loftus Road, bruv. Shout outs to Pro Direct. No lie. Alright, whipped in. Kone chests it down. Poke just can't get to it. Ooh, free kick. Sheffield Wednesday. Collie just tugging on Bannon there. That didn't sound right. Pause. My apologies. Right, Sheffield Wednesday on the ball now. Good challenge there by Varane. Kone, what you doing with it? Oh, he's done alright. Oh, Varane's gone downhill. Jeez, on one knee. Varane's down. Flipping heck. It's not what we need right now. Varane's holding his thighs. His calves. Sorry, calves, not thighs. He's feeling it. Sheffield Wednesday are going hard in these challenges, man. They're going really hard. He's gone in with a challenge though, and it's literally been, he's been, oh man, I don't know, kicked afterwards, I think. The pitch is really bad, man. The pitch is not good. I don't think they can fix it, can they? I don't know how they're gonna do it. This pitch is pissing me off. I'm guessing you're saying, Ryan. Mate, honestly, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. If it does cause injuries like this constantly, is bad. I don't know how you're gonna repair it, to be honest. They might even stop the ladies and the development squad playing on it for a while. Jack, Shaq, and Louis. Jack. Who is Jack? Oh, Jack. I know you're about Jack, yeah. Jesus Christ, damn. What? That sounds mad. Jeez. Yeah, it got too serious, man. That's why I left it, man. Just, I was like, listen, if someone wants to come out and say to me they wanted me to get injured when I was, you know, it's just ridiculous, man. If a guy is if a person is like that, where they say that they really want to just like injure someone and end their career, that's mad. Says, at the risk of being sound ignorant, don't they just add more soil and grass on the pitch to make it whole again? I'm not. Listen, look, I'll be honest. I'm not an expert in that, unfortunately, so I can't really say. So yeah, I don't know. It looks more like frost than anything. I'll be honest. And if the frost is, you know, with frost, the thing is, when it gets onto the pitch and you're running, oh my god, it's another injury. Varane's done. I think Varane's done with. He's down even more. This is awful, man. Listen, we've just got another injury. It's mad. Another injury. Varane's gonna go off here. Gonna be 10 minutes at a time at this rate. Yeah, I think. Yeah, making sub. Varane's coming off for I don't know. They haven't even said who yet. This is bad. We're not looking good right now with injuries. But yeah, man, got a dip. If you ever get injured again, let me know, because I got my masters in sports therapy, so I can help you out. Take care of yourself. I appreciate it, mate. Much love, much love. I appreciate that. I will contact you. I've got you on Instagram. So yeah, but thank you for tuning in. Much love. Hopefully you and the family have a good new year. And best to you guys. Much love for you lot, man. I've got time for you guys, man. Honestly, you lot were great, great and funny, man. Honestly, much love. IW says, this is bad. Varane needs support to stand up. Our pitch is killing our own players. Yeah, this is not good. It's really not looking good, man. Is Field coming on? That one actually looks bad for Varane. Did you see how he stumbled? It didn't stumble. He went in with a challenge. He did to win the ball, and I think maybe he twisted it. His knee maybe. But yeah, it's 4. I'm not even concentrating on the time here. Added time, 4 minutes. Added time, not even 10. But Varane's coming off a field. Another injury. 2 injuries today. Burrell and Varane both come off with similar injuries. Don't know what's going to happen. It looks really bad right now. It's not good, boys. It's not good. Luckily, we have backup. But the problem is we were playing really good. Sato, can he intercept it? Nope, he can't. Captain Sheffield Wednesday. We're putting pressure on them, actually. Somehow. It's not looking good, though. Injuries is really bad for us right now. Right, Jimmy done. Davis on the ball. Oh, really bad there. It's going to be a throw into QPR. It's good to see Sam Field on the pitch, though. No, I mean after when he tried to get up to walk off. I don't know. I didn't see it, mate. I'll be honest. I didn't see it. Sorry. I did not see it. I was concentrating on the chat, to be honest. So, yeah. Oh, throwing QPR. Almost half-time, people. Alright, it's played quickly. And Benge on the ball now. Keeps it into Poku. And it's a bad flick on by Poku. Straight to Amas for Sheffield Wednesday. Alright, it's gone long by Wednesday. And Steve Cook has headed it back. He has. Oh. Alright, it's played back to their keeper. It's going to be 1 minute left of this first half. Come on, boys. We could do better than this. Alright, it's gone long. It's headed back to the keeper. To Wednesday. 30 seconds to go. And they're on the ball here. Alright, it's gone long. Jimmy Dunn intercepting that. Oh, just no communication on that one by Poku and Jimmy. Throwing Wednesday. 5 seconds to go. Wednesday taking it long. It's flicked on by Wednesday. And it's Norrington Davis with a great tackle there. Challenge on the striker maybe. Or no, the winger. Let's play back to Ben Hamer. Ben Hamer hooves it out. Coney heads it on. Collie. Gone back to Wednesday. Back. Is he going to blow the whistle? Because it is time. Jimmy Dunn clears it. Collie heads it on. Bannon on it. Ref just wants this game to play, I think. Ben Hamer hooves it out there. Wednesday on the ball. Are you going to blow the whistle? It's gone 4 minutes, mate. There we go. About bloody time. Jeez. Right. Half-time, QPR 1-0. Goal from Burrell. Really, really comfortable goal for us, to be honest. Good ball in by Madsen to get the assist. It's the type of goal that you like to see, to be honest. It's a different type of goal. Burrell running, the ball going through, letting the ball run in front of him and scoring. I a lot to do in that second half. I think the first half, really what to say is this. Great start. Great start to the first half, you know. For the first 20 minutes, it was brilliant. We looked like we was attacking yet again, like Preston game, like Leicester game, looked like we was attacking really well. But then once Burrell went off, that was it. We seem to be sitting back a lot, you know. We're not looking great at the moment. We're sitting back too much. You know, we have had the odd attack here and there since the first goal. But the good news is we're ahead 1-0. We're not losing. We've gone ahead in the first half 1-0, which is really good. Burrell getting his 10th goal of the season. But unfortunately, we've had 2 injuries in that first half. So, injury-wise, Burrell and Varane. Now, that pitch is not looking great. I'm not going to be blaming the pitch for injuries and all of that. Because yeah, cool, it can cause injuries, but I'm not gonna put that on the blame, because at the end of the day, Varane looked like he went into a challenge wrong, and Burrell got stepped on, it looked like. So yeah, Collie has come on and filled. Collie pretty quiet. Sandfield's just come on, so we can't really say anything. But yeah, decent 20 minutes of the game, but a lot of work to do, I think. So yeah. Let's look at the chat. Westhoff says, alright, first half. RWG says, need to score another 3 to feel comfortable. West 12 Loftus says, I hope we don't sit back. RW says, yeah, positive start in the first half. No, I'm blaming the pitch. RW says, Varane is a tank. Varane is a tank. But the problem is, he went into a challenge badly. It's that simple. It's that simple. Listen, look, bad pitches like that can cause injuries. But in my opinion, you know, we have a certain amount of players that are professional here. We can't blame a pitch for that. When you see certain things that are happening, in the game, you know. The pitch is to blame for the injuries. I think you should all put it on Twitter. They might do something about it. But Birmingham are winning at the moment. They are. Birmingham winning at home. Big game there. So yeah. Everyone says, want a second and a third, need to show a bit more bite instead of just holding it around the back. I agree. Listen, look, at the moment we've just gone basically literally low block, really. We haven't really done much in attack since Burrell come off. We've got a lot to do. But yeah, it's gonna be hopefully an interesting second half. We got a lot to do though. He might bring on some subs. I don't know, but if there is gonna be subs, I would say probably. I'd probably say a defender, to be honest. What we got in the chat as well? Contrast, count Rust. Do you feel like the added time should be longer? Ooh, I would say 6 minutes, probably 6 minutes, but you know, I'll be honest, he did play a minute extra. He did, so yeah, I can't really say. David says, so do we only have one sub window left? Isn't there a special rule for injuries? I don't know how it is with injuries. I think it's only head injuries. But as far as I'm aware, we only have one sub window left. We do. So we have one sub window left to make basically 3 subs. So he's got to use that carefully and use it well, you know. I don't know if it works at injuries. I only know head injuries is the one. So yeah. Oh man. QB1 says I put up a post on Twitter. It's actually gonna cost us. Let's have a look. What you put QPR? Did you put hashtag QPR in it by any chance? In fact, there is a way of doing this actually. Notifications. Where's notifications? Right, I've just fucked that up completely now. Get rid of that. Twitter. Yeah, we're looking alright, to be honest. I don't see any tweet from you, to be honest. Yeah, okay, well, you know. Well, let's hope. I at QPR. Okay, cool. Let me get a drink. Give me a sec. Let me get a drink. Oh. Oh man, sorry about that, people. Need to get a drink. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. Why did I feel like that was gonna happen? What a fucking idiot. Yep. Knew it was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. I knew that can dropped and I knew that was gonna happen. I thought that trick would work. What an idiot. What an idiot. Now I need to do this. Ah, what a idiot. QPR winning 1-0, and David, it's your boy DB, gets Diet Coke all on his desk. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, it's your boy DB. Well done. Well done. Very smart move there. Absolutely brilliant. Oh man, sorry about that, people. Oh, I needed that. Right, what do we think for the second half? What would prediction wise are we gonna? Well, let's have a look at the table. All right, we're pushed back into the top 10. We have we're in 9th at the moment. It's the furthest we can go, to be honest. Depending on how results go our way in later in the day. It is. But we're at -3 at the moment. If we could score 4, it'd be brilliant and we'd be positive goal difference. So yeah. Coventry are dropping points. So yeah. What is the score in the Premier Leagues? There's a game in the Premier League. Obviously there is Premier League games, but 0-0 Man United it is. Guessing that might be on Sky. I'm not too sure. Wham says, "Come on, you Rs." We got West Ham next week, people. Remember that. We'll be live. We'll be live Sunday. We will. 11th of January against West Ham. We will. Would like us to attack more, not just playing around the back. QB Ryan says. West 12 Loftus says, is Burrell's injury serious? Now, looking at it, it didn't look serious at the time, but I don't know how bad the stamp on the foot was with the studs. Or not the foot, the calf, the hammy. You know, unless his hamstring's gone, I don't know. If it's a serious hamstring injury, he's going to be out for a couple of months, or maybe 2. But I would say right now, he could be injured for a couple of games right now, looking at it. Depending on what damage he's done. So yeah. Burrell was limping off. Brown was limping off as well, to be honest. Everyone was... Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. That's what I'm saying, is that. Jude the cat winding up the kids in the ground, as he always does. Just trying to see if I recognise anyone at that club still. And lower loft. I was mad how some of these away fans in the cold coming all the way here. Bro was limping off our loses. I think Varane's injury might be more serious than anything. I think I think his injury, Burrell, is not bad. I think. Would be nice if our wingers stayed out wide instead of playing as inverted wingers. They're playing wide, but they're cutting in. They are. And Benge comes out overlapping. He does. So yeah. It's hard to say because, in my opinion, I like inside forwards. I do. Right. Second half to start soon. We'll get ready for that. Hamer hasn't been tested at all 0 shots on Wednesday. It's expected that I think that what it is right now, you know, the result as it is right now is expected, you know. I didn't expect a mad game because obviously it's Sheffield Wednesday. No disrespect there, but because of the predicament they're in and we're at home, I think we have the advantage, you know. What would I like to see in the second half? But Keeper Ryan says, I want to see more goals, you know. At the end of the day, we're outplaying them, in my opinion. And we need goals, and that's simple. Alright, we've just made our final sub. We just made subs. That's it, I think. I think we've just made our final sub. Alright, Madsen kicks off. And it looks like Dembele's come on for Poku. Dembele has definitely come on for Poku. And Sheffield Wednesday on the attack here. It's whipped him. It's just gone completely over. I don't think it's due to injury. I think it's maybe to do with the fact being that he's just come back from injury. And Dembele's been fouled there, so we have free kick QPR in Sheffield Wednesday half. I don't think it's injury, I'll tell you that. Even Dembele almost got injured there, flipping it. I don't think it was a serious injury to Poker. I think maybe because he's just come back from injury, they're just giving him 45 minutes here and there. Alright, Dembele puts it in the box and it's a shit ball in. It is. Keeper gets it. Kone on the ball now. Dembele. To Koki Sato. No penalty though. Almost an opportunity there for QPR. It's a good start. Kone on the ball now. Plays it back to Field. Oh, sorry, Davis. My apologies. Now he's playing it back to Steve Cook, I think it is. Jimmy Dunn and free kick QPR. Free kick QPR. Yeah, shouldn't have been a free kick, but it is. We was nearly lost that there. Oh, Koki Sato fouled there. No free kick though. Right. Sheffield Wednesday on the ball now. They're playing it from the back, they are. Right, come on, boys. Do something with it. Alright, it's gone long. And Benge intercepting it. Free kick QPR getting in our half. Right, this pitch is so awful still, man. Honestly, we're just doing really bad. Wednesday are dirty. I don't think that was a free kick, to be honest, from the Jimmy Dunn one. I just think he tripped. Right, Collie on the ball. Really bad pass there by Collie. Intercepted by Sheffield Wednesday. Davis trying to foul the player. Collie getting a challenge. Barry Bannon on the ball now. Koenig dropping back. Alright. Not much to really say right now. Not much to really say apart from opportunity from Koki Sato in the last 5 minutes. But Sheffield Wednesday playing the ball pretty well apart from that one there, which Barry Bannon just hoofed it up there. And Steve Cook clearing it. Alright, Dembele chasing Harry Amas. Alright, good play there by Harry Amas to see Bannon. Barry Bannon trying to get players onto him. My blood says going to finish 1-1. Bloody chances are, maybe. If we don't score more goals. Wednesday doing well there, defending. Wednesday getting their free kick. Barry Bannon back on it. Right, it's gone out wide. Right, it's on Davis's side here. We've intercepted the ball pretty well there. Sam Field to Davis. To Koki Sato. Sato cuts into the middle to Madsen. Madsen's got a man on him. And he goes Jamie Dunn on the run. Out wide to Mbenge on the right. Mbenge waiting for players to come to him. Madsen now. Dembele to Sam Field in the middle. Back to Madsen. To Mbenge on the right wing. And Mbenge gets tackled there. And this is why I don't want Mbenge on the right hand side. Because he keeps losing the ball. And Samfield's come back and won the ball back. And Mbenge back on it. And gets fouled. This is why I keep saying Mbenge is not a right back, man. He's, you know what? He's a defensive right back, but he's not an attacking right back. I know people say, oh, but he's scoring goals, but the problem is he can't dribble. He loses the ball. Seva Kumar, welcome to the chat. Says 2 more goals, please. Fingers crossed. I want 4. 4 or 5 would be nice. Gone long, Coney on the wing. And it's intercepted by Wednesday. It's going to be a throw-in to Wednesday. Come on, QPR. You've got to do something here, QPR. Right, it's gone wide. Oh, Wednesday playing the ball in the attacking area. And Antonio Basilo. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I guess you're saying Harry Amas, maybe. Thank you for tuning in. RWG says chat, don't forget to leave a like for DB the man. Thank you, RWG. Shout outs to him for that. Right, throwing Mbenge to take. Barry Bannon's that classic football player, man. Midfielder. Right, back out to Mbenge at wide. Plays it back to Jimmy Dunn. Goes long. Sees Sato. Good control there by Sato. And he's getting pushed. It's no free kick, though. No free kick to QPR. Wednesday on the ball. Alright, it's gone out wide. Now Wednesday have. Alright, they're pushing into the middle. And it's a bad ball there by their number 9. Davis. What can he do? It's going to be run out for a goal kick. QPR. Sheffield Wednesday player down. holding his head. Back all the way into his defence. Right, let's have a look, see what happened here. Oh, come on, man. Really? Do you know what? This is what I hate, man, is when players go down, right? When it's just a little nip to the head. It's just annoying, man, honestly. It's so disappointing from Wednesday, honestly. Right. Wednesday made a sub, though. Wednesday making 2 subs, I should say. Knight hit his head. See, well, you know, a little bit of a knee hit his head from Mbenge, but that's about it, man. That's about it. I hate it, honestly. The fact is this, you know, if players want to go down and cry about something, okay, cool, but at least make sure it's flipping definitely something to cry about. All right, Collie chests it down. Collie on the ball, out wide to Mbenge, and Mbenge to Kone, and it's going to be a throw on Wednesday. Oh, okay, throw in QPR. I don't know what happened there. Mime says Sheffield Wednesday going for it. Keep your eye on, do they have a full team of Neymars? Oh, are you on about the diving and holding the head shit? Oh man, jeez, I missed you there. Right, it's gonna be a corner. Dembele to take. Right, Madsen to take it though. Right, whipped in. Kone with the head and saved. There's gonna be another corner. It was going wide anyway. Good delivery. Right, Madsen on the corner yet again. Can it be a good one? Alright, it's whipped in. No one there. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, Collie's on the ball here. Oh my god, Collie. Collie has literally just swiveled the ball and hoofed it out, man. Honestly, really appalling from Collie there. Not bad. Kone was free from RWG. Kone was free, yeah. But the problem is, it was an okay header, but it was going wide anyway, I think. Love to know what Collie's thoughts are on that shot. Madsen losing the ball here, giving it straight away to Sheffield Wednesday. And given away yet again by Sheffield Wednesday to QPR. Sato on the ball to Field. And here they go, Sato on the wing. Whips it in. Oh, just no one in there. Oh, nearly a kick to head. Bannon's giving it away to Sato. QPR back on it. Alright. People are still on it. My goodness, Collie brother. I hate Julian's style of play. It's so boring, and we barely attack. I'll be honest. Recently, yeah, I agree, but we know the attack. We've seen the attack. We like the attack. What he usually used to do when he was at the start of the season, Leicester City, for example. That style of attack is what we want to see, but we don't see it every week. Free kick, Sheffield Wednesday. Bit light to go down there. Bit light there. Redmond going down pretty easy there. I remember Nathan Redmond. Really good, really quality player he was. Right, it's gone long from Bannon into the box and Benge clears it. Collie on the ball now to Koki Sato. And it's a good ball there, Dembele. Oh. We lose it straight away in their half. And Amas is on the run here. And gives it away. Soundfield intercepting Dembele. I don't know what to say about this pitch still, man. Honestly, for me, there's too much. It's like a Sunday League game right now. The ball gets just given away so much. Alright, it's gone long. Just given straight to Sheffield Wednesday. Soundfield to Collie. Collie's lost it here. Oh my god, Harry Amas. What play, man. Honestly, he's done really well there. Barry Bannon on the ball now. Alright, Sheffield Wednesday have moved over to the right hand side. Where the sun is. Oh, what's time? 1:30. Jesus Christ. Alright, it's played back to the defence of Sheffield Wednesday. Nick says, agree, DB. I was thinking Sunday League 2. It is, man. The ball just keeps giving away because it just bobbles. It's bobbling about everywhere. Played away by Jimmy Dunn. Unlucky there by Wednesday. Almost a good opportunity. Very close there. And here it goes. Sheffield Wednesday now on the wing. Oh, it's a bad clearance there by Sheffield Wednesday. Coney on the ball. Coney, oh, no free kick though. No free kick. He's just gone down there. Alright, Redmond on the ball. Hamas. Saved by Ben Hamer, and it's going to go out for a corner to Sheffield Wednesday. Sarandi says no goal. I'm asked for the corner for Sheffield Wednesday. It's going to be a good ball in here. I can see this happening now. Is this where we go 1-1 now? Alright, whipped in. Collie clearing it. Front post. Dembele chasing it. Amas on the ball again. Takes a shot. It's gone wide. Lucky there. Nick says, I'm worried about our play. Too many elements of last game with too many hopeful passes with a no clear plan. It's gone dead. It's just gone dead now. It's quiet. I don't know. We look like a different team this last couple of weeks. We have I don't know whether it's tiredness, what if something's happening at the training ground or what in the squad, but we don't look like the same team as we went into this season. You know, we look a little different. We do. It's a bit of a bad one, to be honest. It's a bad thing to see. You know. Oh, Benge, too much. You know, you got to get Benge off right back. You really do. He's not comfortable there one bit. Oh, good save, Hamer. Good save. Yeah, right. I'm being serious right now. And Benge really needs to be put back to centre back. Honestly, he needs to be put back to centre back. Oh. Alright, Sheffield Wednesday are pushing it now more. We're on the ball with Madsen. And Benge. To Collie. Oh, Collie's giving it away. Yet again. It's this side where the gantry is, where that pitch is so bad, man. We need a right back for sure. I don't know what's going on with Adamson. I'd love to know what's going on with Adamson. Why bringing a player where he's come out of his home country to a club that is not playing? It makes no sense. It's the same scenario what we've done with the Brazilian guy that we brought in. We did Santos. Alright, it's given away by Wednesday now. Sato to Kone, out wide to Davis, and he's on the run. Davis goes into the middle to Kone. Kone, Dembele. Dembele's in the box. What can he do with it? Missed bad. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Doesn't do nothing. All he does is he mishits the ball because he trips. Because the pitch is shit. Fuck's sake, man. Opportunity gone to waste. Collie's offside here, I think. Yeah. Good play. It was actually good play by QPR. They won twos, but Collie was offside there. Nick says funny when no one asks JS about players like Adamson. I get confused, but I've been saying it for months now. What's going on with Adamson? You know, why bring in a player from their home country that's come here to play football and we're not even playing him? What's going on there? Like I said, it's a lot like similar. You know, I like Santos. I really did. You know, the Brazilian looked good, but I don't know what happened to him. Did we bring him in because he was free and, you know, we thought we could, you know, get a bit more money for him? Hamer saves it there. Why doesn't Dembele shoot first time? Because he's confidence, you know, it's not great. Confidence is not great. Much better from us. I'm not as embarrassed anymore. Okay. Well, Sheffield Wednesday, that's a free kick, QPR. Sato getting fouled. We got a lot of work to do, though. I'm telling you that now. You know, it was a lot better, that part, but, you know, it's very end-to-end at the moment. Sheffield Wednesday getting their chance up there. We're getting our chance up here, you know. Referee's blowing his whistle for something. Oh, Ben Hamer's gone down. Great. Ben Hamer's down. Holding his fucking elbow. This is bad. Ben Hamer is injured his arm. And I don't think we can make a sub for it. He's gone down. I think it's solid ground. It's solid ground. Frosted ground, I reckon. I don't know. I was actually surprised. I'm not gonna lie. When I banged on the desk, I was getting worried that the PC might have shut off. It's the pitch that's really killing our players. I want to see what's happened here anyway. I don't know. Maybe it was a throw-in. Maybe he threw the ball. Maybe, I don't know. Diving on hard ground must be painful. If we are this shit against the worst team in the league, I can't imagine us against the real team. Cuba Ryan says. Ram says, are you doing a transfer stream, DB? Yeah, there will be a transfer stream for sure, but only when I know when there's transfers, you know? So yeah. There will be a transfer stream soon. As long as we get some news and go from there. Right. It looks like Paul Smith's warming up. It looks like we might be able to do some subs, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Right, Madsen to take a free kick here for us. If throwing the ball injures his arm, we are screwed, he said. Listen, look, I'm flabbergasted right now about the injuries right now. Steve Cook, this could be a corner QPR. Have you heard any rumours of players who might come in? At the moment, nothing. At the moment, the Ronnie Edwards scenario has gone quiet. The only thing really is players going out. You know, there was talks of certain players going out, but that's about it really. Like I said, when I get some more information, we'll put something out there. Referees having a word with Madsen for walking slowly to the corner flag. Right, Madsen to take the corner. Whipped in. Oh, he's gone for the shot, and the keeper saves it. Rolled out, and you can see the bobble on the ball on the pitch is bad, man. That is bobbling about too much. Barry Bannon on the counter attack. It's a good through ball to the Sheffield Wednesday striker. And Bengay. It's going to be a corner though to Sheffield Wednesday, I think. Yep. Martin says goal. I don't know who by. Because I don't see it. I'm busy at the moment, so I'm going to hop off. Once again, thanks for another good stream, DB. West off, no worries, mate. You have a good day. Hopefully, not too working too hard today. No worries, man. Just tuning in. Harvey Elliott, Sheffield Wednesday is shit. Okay. Colmar, Bolton Wanderers, 0-0. Watford means to City. Okay. I don't know. Unless you're telling me that Leeds United have scored. I will have to check. It's 0-0 Leeds Man U still. But I'm gonna be in Coventry 3-2. Royal Little Sem SMH. Don't know what that means. Javier, is the Sheffield fan still here? I'm not too sure, mate. I'll be honest. I'm not too sure. But you can relax, mate. You can relax. Any subs so far? There has been subs, yeah, there has been. But not since, obviously, half time. Alright, Bannon's gone down. 75 minutes, guys! Oh, no, sorry, people. Bloody hell, I'm knackered. Bannon's been at Sheffield Wednesday for more than a decade, apparently. Right, Sheffield Wednesday whip it in. Collie clearing it. Dembele headering it the wrong way. Alright, Sheffield Wednesday still on the ball. Alright, it's gone long into the box. Hamer, comfortable save. Hoof long quickly. Straight to Sheffield Wednesday player Redmond. Sato chasing it. At this rate, there'll be an hour of injury time. Probably. You never know. Never say never. Would be nice, to be honest. Sato on the ball now. Davis clearing it. Goes straight to Sheffield Wednesday. Alright, Davis winning it back. Gives it straight away to Sheffield Wednesday yet again. It's gone long down the wing. Wednesday in the final third of the wing here. Crosses it in. Cleared away. And it's a bad clearance. And it's a dodgy shot. Bannon shoots. Hamer saves. Comfortable save by Hamer. A lot better. Wednesday showing a bit of a threat here in this final 10 minutes of the game. Alright, QPR in here with Dembele to Kone. Collie shoots and it's gone over the bar. Oh, it's gone way over the bar there. It's a Sunday League game today we have here. It's a typical Sunday League game. I think the missed kicks are due to the bobbles on the pitch, RWG says. Yeah, another down for QPR. It's Steve Cook that's gone down, head injury. What's happened? Oh, God's sake. Their striker has literally gone knees into his back, not his head. Damn, boy. Got a lot to learn, boys. A lot to learn. TS, the mess. These teams are truly shit. Okay, fair enough. Wham says, do you think it will end 1-0? At this rate, I think it will. At this rate, the only thing that's anyone that's doing anything is Sheffield Wednesday. We keep giving it away. It's that simple. We keep giving it away, and yeah. Cook's having a word with the fourth official. Having a go at him. RW says, surprise, Cook's head is still in one piece here. Piece there, sorry. Alright. Sheffield Wednesday on the ball now. Alright, Davis gets the ball and back to Sato. To Collie. Turns and it's going to be a free kick on the halfway line to QPR. Still 0-0 at Ellen Road. Birmingham still leading 3-2 to Coventry. Come on, boys. We need to get a second here. Come on. Listen, look, a win's a win at the end of the day, but, dude, come on, man. We're better than this. Alright, it's booted in there. Offside, QPR. Oh. Hopefully none of you feel like me right now. Exhausted, tired. What the hell am I watching here, you know? Right, Bannon on the ball with Wednesday. Benge watching Amas. And he's won the ball back here. Colley to Kone. Back to Colley. Colley. Oh, it's 2-0! Colley, what a strike! What a strike! 2-0 with a finish like that, okay. Okay, Colley, he means business. Colley means business, damn. Don't get me wrong, I know what Colley Kim is capable of, man. He's got a thump of a strike on him, but jeez, okay. Out of nowhere, I did not expect that. Out of nowhere, jeez. Damn. Just cuts on his right, out of the area, thumps it. What a strike. Beats the young Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. Oh, good drop of the shoulder there. Colley, do you know what? Maybe play him. Maybe play Colley if he's doing that. Taking risky shots. But it's 2-0. Jeez, we're safe and secure, I think, now. And Colley's looking at the fans like, damn, okay. He wants the game time. He wants it. And he might deserve it. Right, what are the messages? What do we have here? No yellows. Minley's asking. Yeah, I don't think there has been any yellows actually. Nick says, DB, why do you think Pokey was subbed? Probably because of fitness, I reckon. Fitness. RWC is the man with that head actually did it. Mind blowing. Thank fuck for that. Nice goal, QPR 100. A single tree. Need one more goal, please. QPR Ryan. Lovely hit. Well, one more goal would be amazing. Honestly, one more goal would be lovely. But right now, I think we're safe and secure. You know, I would prefer 2 goals to make it 0 goal difference. But yeah, 2-0 QPR. Colley scoring a goal. Don't know how many that is for the season for him. Maybe the first goal of the season, isn't it? Nick says, get that cash for free as we've got our 3 strikers. Well, I think Colley should have been playing anyway. I've stated that he needs more game time. Either whether it's on the left or in the middle, you know, he needs more game time. You know, he's an exciting young player. At the moment, the 3 points puts us in the top 10, 9th. That's the only furthest place we can go at the moment. Dembele getting the interception. Really poor pass there by West Ham. Wednesday. Alright, Wednesday back on the ball here. Poku might have been subbed off for a rest against West Ham, maybe. Maybe to be ready for West Ham. And Benge does well there. It's going to be a goal kick QPR. And Benge doing well there defending Amas. Big shout out to Andy Sinton right now on the. Wait, is that Christian Nuri up there as well? I thought that was Christian Nuri. Nick says he's better as a striker, but he is versatile where he as Freddie isn't. Dembele really is shit, QPR Ryan says. Do you know what? The only reason why I think Dembele's it's a bad game for Dembele to play is because he's playing on the right on a side where the pitch is really bad. You know, and that's all I will say about that one. You know, I'll be honest. I don't think I'm not gonna hate him on the performance that he is today because he's playing in a bad pitch on his side. So you know, compared to the left hand side, you know, it does change a player's playing style. You know, I know it can because it's done to me before. Free kick QPR though. 5 minutes to go plus added time. Alright, it's gone into the box. Alright, out of the box now. Davis whips it in, and it's just gone straight to a Sheffield Wednesday player. Gives it to Redmond. Redmond struggling here. He's got like 3 players on him. Dembele intercepts it, throwing Wednesday. Substitution. QPR bringing on 2 subs. Kieran Morgan and Isaac Hayden coming on. So Kone's coming off for Isaac Hayden. So probably Colley up front on his own. So Kone coming off, wasting time actually, just walking off. So Davis coming off as well for Hayden. Or Kieran Morgan, sorry, I should say. As Dembele is technically good, I've always said he has a bad attitude which will stump his improvements. Yeah, it can happen sometimes, you know. I agree. You know, his attitude can sometimes change in a game. Kieran Morgan to Colley. Colley! 3-0! Colley! Makes it 3. Second of the day for Colley. 3-0. I think maybe we have someone that should be first team. Jimmy Dunn celebrating madness with Colley. Oh, what a goal though by Colley. What a goal. And Benge and Colley doing a little dance. That's good. -1 now. It's actually Sheffield Wednesday issue. Redmond giving it to Kieran Morgan, who heads it on to Colley, who gets it in the goal. And it's Kieran Morgan with the assist with the header. In the middle, attacking midfielder. This is what I said to you before. Every time, Kieran Morgan is an attacking threat. He's a good creator. No, not yet. Not plus goal difference yet. Not yet. -1. -1. We need one more goal. One more goal, and we'll be at 0. I'll be happy with that. One more goal. Come on, QPR. One more goal. Can Colley get his hat-trick? Let's see, Colley get his hat-trick. I just think Colley at the moment, I would say Colley up front. Burrell on the right. Colley and Burrell. Play Burrell on the right wing. Right. Keeper telling Sheffield Wednesday players to push up. Leeds and Man United are 1-1. Singletree, I can't breathe now. QPR Colley deserves this. Needs to start a lot more. I agree. Listen, look, I've said this constantly. I said Colley needs some more game time. Colley is a good player. It's quality. Alright, Madsen on the ball. Jimmy Dunn to Colley. Oh, good play there. Good play! Go on! Oh, it's offside though. And, it's so good. Skillful play there by Colley. Unlucky, almost making it 4. Kieran Morgan has been brilliant since coming on 2 minutes ago. Yes, 1-1 Leeds Man U, jeez. Alright, we've cleared the ball out. Nice embrace with the fans. Truly one of our own. 100%. Colley on the ball, no free kick. Colley taking his time. Needs help, but no one's helping him. 8 minutes added time. 8 minutes at a time, yet again, like 9 minutes on the week, well, against Norwich. Collie not even chasing it, not even risking it, Collie. Gonna be a throw into QPR. Mr. Michael Paul says, congratulations QPR, keep up the good work, fella. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you have a good game. Hopefully you have a good day. Sorry, not a good game. What am I saying? But yeah, thanks for tuning in. TS the mess respect. 8 mins is enough for a hat trick. 100%. What can he do with here? Can Jimmy Dunn, Kieran Morgan, like Sato, Dembele, Madsen help him all out get his hat trick? Right, field. Kieran Morgan heads it up. Dembele controls it down. Collie on the wing. Collie to Mbenge. And Mbenge, I don't know what he was doing there. Wednesday in their half clears it. Straight to Sato. Sato shoots. It's over the bar. Wham says, got to slide off. Brilliant stream as always, DB. Good result. Cheers, Wham. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully have a good day. End of 2 Guns says, told you 3-0, 4-0, 100%. Yeah, you did actually, yeah. I'm hoping for 4, to be honest. 8 minutes, 4, hat trick, maybe another player. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's actually a lot better performance in that last 10 minutes than the whole game, to be honest. Like Ryan says, as long as we get, I think it was Ryan that said it, I could be wrong, but as long as we get the win today, that's all that is important. Alright, free kick, Sheffield Wednesday, Redmond goes down. RWG says need the clean sheet. 100%. It would be nice to have a clean sheet. It'd be nice. See what happens. Bannon whips it in though. Oh, that was nearly a goal. Wednesday. Nearly a goal. I forgot to do the fireworks, didn't I? Damn. I was very close to making it 3-1, that was. Right. Way too close. Right. Hamer clearing it. Dembele controls it down to Collie. Collie on the ball, and I think he wants to try to do everything on his own, to be honest. It's going to be a throw on Wednesday. Collie annoyed with the linesman. Bannon on the ball now from the throw, back to the keeper. Contrast says, I won so much from this goals. Happy streak. Well, good for you, man. Happy for you, man. Alright. Samfield getting the interception. Koki Sato. 4 minutes left. Samfield goes long down the wing to Kieran Morgan. Intercepted by Sheffield Wednesday. Play back to their keeper. Alright, it's gone long. Intercepted again by Cook. Hayden on the ball now. Out wide to Mbenge. Mbenge on the ball on the run. Plays back to Hayden. Hayden doing well there. Playing back to Jimmy Dunn. Back to Hamer. Hamer goes out wide. No, not Davis. Samfield. I think Samfield pushed back to left back when Davis came off. Dennis Smith, I think we go up to 8th depending on other results. Common Rangers all the way from Australia, you ask. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated from Australia. Much love. We have obviously some Australian players in our team. Obviously you don't get to see any today, only on the bench, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We don't shoot to 8th, unfortunately. We only can stay 9th. obviously Bristol City is ahead of us with 39 points. So unfortunately, we can't do much on that one today. You know, 38 points as well as we can go. So yeah, Wednesday making a sub now. But we're at -1 goal difference, and my main concern right now is making sure our goal difference is positive. And hopefully, if we get a 4th, it'll be 0. It'll be the first time since the start of the season. So yeah. Alright, it's going to be a free kick QPR. I would put Collie at the back post here if he wants his hat-trick. It's Dembele to take it. We got players like Jimmy Dunn, Kieran Morgan, Steve Cook back post. And he goes in, and it's cleared away by Wednesday. It's not the best crosses in. And Dembele's going to let it go out for a throw into QPR. Alright. So, an okay pass from Dembele. Jimmy Dunn on the ball now, back in our half. And Benge on the ball. Goes long. Sato in the box now. Collie on the ball on the edge of the box. Back to Cook. Goes out wide to Benge on the right. Hayden into the box on the run. Hayden whips it in, back post. Collie's there, but it's just cleared away by Sheffield Wednesday. And Benge gets the ball back. It's going to be a throw-in, sorry, to QPR. Nick says happy for the 3 points, as that's all that matters. Sorry to see Wednesday the way they are. Look likely to get relegated. Hope they get themselves sorted and come back stronger. Yeah, like I said, for football reasons, obviously, I do want to see Sheffield Wednesday come back a lot better if they get relegated. Ownership-wise is really bad there. It needs to be a lot better. Players not getting paid and shit like that, you know, on time. Fingers crossed, you know, all the best to Sheffield Wednesday and their fans. Obviously, you know, they're going through tough times at the moment. But, you know, at the end of the day, we know how it feels. We've been through that. Well, obviously not through paid or, you know, anything like that. But, you know, we had shit ownership when before Briatore and Bernie Eccleston came into the club. So, yeah. RWG says almost there, boys. 8 minutes are up. And he's going to end it right on the 8 minutes. Literally. And that's full-time QPR. That is. What are we doing here? Jesus Christ. I'm lost. Give me a second, people. Right, so full time at Rangers at Loftus Road. QPR get the win. They get the 3-0 win, I should say. Really appalling first half. Well, it was an okay first 10 minutes, but an appalling rest of the first half for that one. We could have done a lot better. If it were obviously down to obviously game plans or anything like that. But honestly, I think that second half was a really bad one. You know, obviously we took the lead into halftime 1-0. We need to see a lot better, obviously, in the next game, or the next league game, I should say. You know, we're probably away the next league game, I think. I'll just double check, actually. So the next week game, we are away to Stoke on Saturday 17th of January. But yeah, we got to be a lot better for that game. It's going to be a tough game, Stoke away. You know, in the second half, this one was a really appalling first half. Start to the second half. We got goals from Collie in the last 10 minutes, because the last 10 minutes were really better than anything we saw today. Collie getting, in my opinion, he should just be named man of the match for scoring 2 goals. And 2 cracking goals, I should say, out of the box and in the box as well, when the subs came on. But we finished the game 3-0. A lot of work to do, I think, with QPR, especially transfer window open. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, let's end it on a positive. We finally got a good result at home compared to what happened at Leicester City match at Loftus Road. 3-0, we end the day off. And yeah, man of the match, Ryan Colley. I'm going to put that there. Put your man of the match in the comment when the video ends, please, if possible. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to, as always. And we will see you possibly a live stream maybe in the week, transfer maybe, obviously preview show possibly, but we'll definitely be live next week. West Ham start the first FA Cup game of the year against West Ham at the Olympic, is it the Olympic Stadium? I'm not too sure, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, we got 8,000 travelling fans going there. Hopefully you all get there safe and get home safe. But we will catch you live next week for that one. Apart from that, shouts to all of you guys in the chat. Much appreciated, much love for tuning in. Let's catch some of the comments before we leave. We had let's have a look what we have here. So Nick says, cheers DB, good stream as always, no worries. Lord Loftus, must see more of Colley. He is one of us and he thrives on it. 100% I agree. Colley should be playing at least some majority of time anyway. Needed that. Colley has proved to us all that he needs to start. 100%. Cheers to the live stream DB. Tommy Hunt says, come on you R's. Come on you R's, yes, for sure. Thank you for tuning in anyway. Much appreciated for the chat as well. Cheers DB, great stream. Keep it up, Ryan, as always. No worries, mate. Well, we'll catch you soon. I hope you have a good day. Nick says Stoke doing poorly, so we can go there with confidence, especially if we do West Ham. 100%. CHRN, I believe that it says. Well done, Julian, for keeping Colley on, because let's be honest, before the goal, he was frustrating to watch. First and last FA Cup game as usual. A bit of positivity, man. Come on, man. Honestly, a bit of positivity. Let's go into that FA Cup game with thinking, you know, we're going to get a good run, you know. Listen, look, Colley for me is always been great. You know, Colley's been great. I like the player. He could play either up front, on the right, on the left. He's very talented in that way. But unless he gets the right ball into him, he's a striker that can, well, a player that can actually do things himself. And that's why I like him. You know, he can do things himself. So yeah, but let's give a lot of love to Colley today. And let's hope for a good cup run. Steve K says, decent Mr. Colley. RW says, great stream, DB. No worries, man. Much appreciated. But anyway, listen, look, we're going to leave it there. Shout out to all you guys in the chat who tuned in. Much appreciated. And anyone that didn't put in the chat, it's much love for you guys as well. But we'll catch you West Ham live stream, watch along next week. And whatever happens this week as well. Fingers crossed, transfer news soon. And yeah, apart from that, have a good rest of your weekend. And everyone back to work, I believe, tomorrow. So yeah, we'll catch you soon. Peace, love, positivity.